got here. My worry is how people manage such vehicles and where they buy genuine parts from.
I'm sure there's nowhere else apart from Shuma Auto Parts. They are the only supplier of genuine Ford and Mazda parts, which comes straight from the manufacturer. They have everything in stock for both latest and ordinary Mazda and Ford. They also stock service parts such as diesel filters, aircon filters, diesel pumps, steering pumps, turbochargers, engine overhaul gaskets, suspension parts, and body parts. If they don't have parts you're looking for, they can order within 5 to 10 working days. To top it up, Shuma Auto Parts also supply Maxxis tires and CST tires.
Really? But where are they found?
They are found on Chandram Sonda Road, Cruiser Auto Workshop in Lusaka. Call on 0979 192057 and 0960 747235. Email shumaautoparts@gmail.com. Shuma Auto Parts for all your genuine vehicle parts.
The happy world of 5FM Radio, your adult contemporary radio station in Zambia, connecting you to the newsmakers and events that make news in the global village.
Good evening. This is the 5FM main news headlines. Barose Royal Establishment in Duna shot dead by unknown persons. DC unearths a colossal illegal cultivation site containing fresh cannabis plants. Algeria condemns Moroccan plan to confiscate embassy. This news bulletin is also streaming live on the 5FM Facebook page and YouTube channel, 5FM Radio Zambia. With the details, I'm Herbert Mutabi. Police have investigations to bring to book criminals who have shot dead Barose Royal Establishment in Duna Inete of Salambango village in Nalubutu Chiefdom. Confirming the development in a statement, Western Province Commissioner of Police Chideshe Mukuka says that the incidents happened at the Induna's residence whilst he was trying to lock up his Toyota Hilux vehicle. Mr. Mukuka explains that at around 08 hours on March 17th, 2024, the deceased had gone with his son, the reporter, his grandson, Chikombo Tawira, aged 19, of the same address, and his son-in-law, Likomba Imboa, aged 42, of Mayutolwa village in Nawa Silundu Chiefdom of Mongo, to go and check on his field in the plains at Liangei area, where it was reported that there was a snake in his field. He says that the incident happened while the deceased was sitting on the driver's seat with his right leg almost stepping on the ground and was shot from the back. Mr. Mukuka says that the physical inspection of the deceased's body had a deep gunshot wound on the back. The Drug Enforcement Commission, DC in Southern Province, has unearthed a colossal illegal cultivation site containing a fresh cannabis plants weighing 0.2 tons in Mugolo village, Monze district. In a statement, a DC Assistant Public Relations Officer, Julie Mukumwa, says that the suspects of one household in Mugolo village, who are believed to be the major suppliers in Southern Province, have been identified as Clever Mwemba and Cresson Mwemba. Mr. Mukumwa says that the duo, who were utilizing irrigation systems and applying fertilizer when growing the illicit substance, are on the run and a manhunt has been launched. He further says that the DC officers in Northwestern Province have apprehended a male suspect identified as Albert Kiewo, male aged 50 of Kiewo village in Karumbira district for illegal cultivation of fresh cannabis plants weighing 325 kilograms. Meanwhile, in Northern Province, DC has apprehended 2 suspects for illegal cultivation of cannabis plants weighing a combined total of 200 grams. Transparency International Zambia is concerned that Africa's performance on the Corruption Perception Index has continued to be poor a long time. TIZ chapter president Priscilla Chansa says that the 2023 CPI has given Sub-Saharan Africa an average score of 38 out of 100, making it the worst performing region globally. He says such disturbing statistics point to the urgent need for Africa to collaborate in order to change their corruption narrative. Speaking during the official opening of the International Anti-Corruption Conference in Osaka today, Mrs. Chansa said the conference is a build-up to the 21st IACC conference, which will take place in June this year in Lithuania.
These disturbing statistics point to the urgent need to put our collective reserve and expertise together in order to change this picture. Initiatives such as this Africa IACC event will go a long way in providing the platform on which we can exchange feasible ideas for how we can address the corruption problem on our continent.
And Transparency International Chairperson Francois Valerian says that the Corruption Perception Index is an important tool for every country, which must not be underrated, but that it must be used cautiously.
This global economy of corruption, it has nothing to do with what we very wrongly call petty corruption. It is not petty for the innumerable victims, all those victims that are maintained in a state of poverty throughout the continent and other continents. But yes, it has much to do with this daily corruption, because when public money is missing.
Former Siavonga District Commissioner Lovemore Kanyama has appealed to politicians to stop political party mobilization and focus on addressing hunger that has hit the country. Mr. Kanyama further said that there are no elections in the country for politicians to continue their political mobilization. He has appealed to Zambians across the country to ignore politicians preaching politics of hate, saying as one people, there is hence no need of creating unnecessary instability in the country. Mr. Kanyama further said that it is time to concentrate on how people out there can receive relief food and not wasting energy politicking. Meanwhile, Mr. Kanyama further supported the step taken by the new Dawn administration in reducing government trips within and outside the country as a way of channeling resources to needy areas. In other news stories trending this evening, the Movement for Restoration of Teachers' Affairs has urged the Teaching Service Commission to carry out a staff audit on all government schools, both in rural and urban schools, to ascertain the number of teachers who have left classrooms but are now parading themselves as unionists without secondment letters from the Ministry of Education. The Electoral Commission of Zambia, ECZ, has cancelled the printing of ballot papers due to significant changes in the bidding conditions and conditions of contract contained in the issued solicitation document. Up next, business news.
5FM Radio Business News. We mean business. Keep you current in commerce, trade, and industry, local and global. It's our business to keep you informed about business.
The Zambian Empowerment Hub for Entrepreneurship and Skills Training has underscored the need to mentor the 140 vehicle beneficiaries in the new Citizens Economic Empowerment Program in 10 provinces. Recently, the government, through the Citizens Economic Empowerment Commission, distributed 140 vehicles to beneficiaries across the country as loans. Speaking in an interview with 5FM News, Executive Director Clarence Muziamba says this is not the first time such an activity is happening, as similar program was rolled out during the previous regime and amounted to nothing, as the beneficiaries could not pay back the loans. He further says that the government should not only end at giving out the vehicles, but also create opportunities for them to make use of the vehicles. That way they can easily use them and repay the loans for other youths to benefit. He has, however, commended the government for the initiative of empowering the youths with vehicles in the transport sector.
Buses have become a white elephant. They are parked at the government complex. So we are hoping that even this time around, the vehicles are going to be put into good use. We need discipline from our fellow young people on how best to use the vehicles. Also, this is a loan. We are saying that yes, the payment interest is quite low. I think 12%, if I remember very well, which is good.
Ends business news.
5FM Radio Business News. We mean business. Keep you current in commerce, trade, and industry, local and global. It's our business to keep you informed about business.
In foreign news, Algeria has condemned a plan by Morocco to confiscate the premises of the Algerian embassy in Rabat. Algeria severed diplomatic relations with Morocco in 2021, accusing Rabat of supporting terrorist groups involved in starting wildfires in the country. Since then, there has been a reduced number of staff at the embassy led by a junior diplomat. Last Friday, Morocco announced a decision to confiscate properties owned by Algeria, including land, houses, and offices in Rabat, as part of an extension of the premises of its Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Here's a roundup from the BBC for other world news stories.
The Israeli army says it's killed the head of operations in Hamas's internal security force during an early morning raid on Gaza's biggest hospital. The military also made dozens of arrests in Al-Shifa hospital in Gaza City. Al Jazeera says one of its journalists was among them. Palestinian health officials said a number of people were injured in the raid. Pakistan has confirmed that it carried out what it called an anti-terrorist operation in the border regions inside Afghanistan. The Foreign Ministry said Islamabad's strikes targeted members of the Hafizul Bahadur militant group. Ethiopia's largest commercial bank is trying to retrieve millions of dollars withdrawn by its customers after an incident it described as a systems glitch. More than $40 million were reportedly withdrawn from the state-owned Commercial Bank of Ethiopia by customers who found they could take out more cash than was in their accounts. A fact-finding mission mandated by the UN has found that women in Iran still face wide-ranging discrimination.
In sports news, Danish reporter Niels Christian Fredriksen insists he has absolutely no problem after facing an outburst from Jurgen Klopp following Liverpool's FA Cup loss at Manchester United. A clip of the Liverpool manager angrily ending a post-match interview with Christian for Viaplay went viral on social media on Sunday evening. Fredricksen says that the exchange continued after the cameras stopped rolling. Klopp was frustrated by questions about his team's intensity during their dramatic 4-3 quarter-final defeat at Old Trafford. We now have the evening weather report. Stay tuned.
Class Econ Roofing Africa. Class Econ Roofing, plot 17100 off Katanga Road, 150 meters from Mumbwa Road, Chinika Industrial Area, Lusaka. Class Econ Roofing. Class plus economy. Class Econ. Class Econ Roofing Africa. Class Econ.
Luapula, Northern, Muchinga, and Eastern provinces, including the eastern parts of Central and Northwestern provinces. The evening will be partly cloudy, windy at times, and mild with isolated rain and occasional thunder. Copperbelt, Lusaka, Western and Southern provinces, including the western parts of Central and Northwestern provinces. The evening will be partly cloudy, windy, and mild with isolated showers. Ends the evening weather report, brought to you by Class Econ.
Class Econ Roofing Africa. Class Econ Roofing, plot 17100 off Katanga Road, 150 meters from Mumbwa Road, Chinika Industrial Area, Lusaka. Class Econ Roofing. Class plus economy. Class Econ. Class Econ Roofing Africa. Class Econ.
That item brings us to the end of the news, but before we go, a recap of the top stories. Barose Royal Establishment in Duna shot dead by unknown persons. DC unearths a colossal illegal cultivation site containing fresh cannabis plants. Algeria condemns a Moroccan plan to confiscate embassy. For more news, follow us on Facebook, 5FM Radio Zambia. On behalf of the entire news crew and the technical department, thank you for listening to the happy world of 5FM. Stay safe and stay tuned to 5FM Radio. I'm Herbert Mutavi.